And welcome back to the Hot Lap. We are talking Oliver Solberg's quite bizarre drifting 5-minute penalty at the Monte Carlo rally. Yeah, weird. So let's get into this penalty. And, well, we think it was for this. At Monaco, the hairpin, Ollie Solberg being Ollie Solberg. Awesome, but maybe a little bit naughty doing it when and where he did. Tell you what, that is a nice looking car though. Okay, let's get into it then. So, competing in his first rally with Toyota's Rally 2 car, Solberg was handed a massive 5-minute penalty by the event organisers, but this was after the rally. Now, what reason, pray tell, was it for this big 5-minute penalty? Well, the reason was he engaged in what could be described as drifting mode at Monaco's famous Fairmont hairpin and was penalised for his, as described as, exhibition driving, boy racer driving. A bit too fast and furious maybe, but the incident occurred as Solberg was en route from the award ceremony to Parc Ferme. Solberg, he'd finished 6th overall in the Rally 2 category and 13th overall. Despite the penalty, he had managed to recover well from what was an off-road incident pretty much right at the beginning of the rally, set him back, and, well, he maintained fighting form throughout, and the penalty had no major impact because luckily Monte Carlo was not a rally that Ollie Solberg was registered for points. If you remember the WRC2, 7 out of, for example, all of the 14 rallies that WRC1 is in this year, WRC2 nominates 7 events where they can score points. And I mean, here's another shot. Here's another shot, I think, of it as well. There's the big car, and here is the beautiful Toyota Rally 2. Yeah. I mean, if you do that in front of a police officer, I guess you probably would be, pulled over. But Solberg wasn't the only driver sliding his car at the spot. That was made famous by the Monaco Grand Prix. However, he was the only one penalised with a time penalty at the end of the rally. Last time, Solberg wasn't as lucky. Now, if you cast your minds back in 2023, he performed donuts at the end of a super special stage in Rally Portugal and received a 1-minute time penalty. The penalty truly stung. It cost Solberg the WRC2 victory to Gus Greensmith. Now, Solberg, he's one of the favourites going into the WRC2 championship. Sadly, I didn't have enough time to do a video, but he is one of the favourites for the WRC2 champion. I think he was one of the favourites last year as well. He was also in contention for the title last year until right at the end, but the championship was won by a hair by Sami Pajari, who has now moved on to WRC1 in the Toyota. The Rally Monte Carlo victory was claimed by Toyota's Sebastian Ogier, though, for the 10th time, which we did a video on the other day. And even in motorsport.com is saying that Solberg handed a penalty for drifting during the Monaco Grand Prix. So yes, his last year's runner-up was caught drifting at the famous turn, which is part of the rally's road sections. The offence occurred following the conclusion of the final podium. Stewards chose to issue the hefty fine for the breach, although it has little impact on Solberg, having elected not to do points. And it says here, the stewards reviewed the video evidence. The incident happened on the road section on the way from the final podium in the corner. Fairmont read the stewards' report, so it's not a timed section. The driver admitted that he was driving sideways in front of spectators. The driver apologised for his lapse, adding that in his opinion, he did not create an unsafe situation. I don't think he did, but the stewards examined the case in detail and concluded that a potential unsafe situation was created as a turn was approached in a drifting mode by the car of number 20, and many people were standing up at that turn. Motorsport is dangerous, and here it is. Article 1218 of the supplementary regulations of 93E Rally Automobile Monte Carlo, deep breath, stipulates that exhibition driving is strictly forbidden everywhere due to lack of suitable places. The stewards therefore decided that the driver of car number 20 did not respect the relevant regulations and applied the above mentioned time penalty. Sad times. I mean, yeah, this is his drift. See it again. I mean, there are people there. Yeah, I get it. Okay, fair enough. I think he was just showing off. Potentially the boy racer in him got the better, but they've obviously mentioned it's not the first time. Even 2022 has handled a reprimand and a 1,500 euro fine for exhibition driving before the Rally Spain podium. So, yeah, 5 minutes, really, really harsh for poor Solberg. But as I will say, I do feel he is the championship favourite for WRC2, and hopefully he's going to be in a WRC1 car once again for 2026. Fingers crossed. But if you made it to the end, that's amazing. If you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another rally video. You can hit the notification button as well, which will help. If you have done all that, just watching this video, as I mentioned, is more than enough for us. But if you want to do that a little bit more, leave a comment below. Tell us what you think about Solberg's drifting style, and give us a like as well. That does make a massive difference. So thank you very much. Stay safe, and speak to you soon.